I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with episode 50 of our Fire Emblem Three Houses Let's Play. I can't believe it's already been 50 episodes. It's insane. But guys, if you missed last episode, we did a full episode of going through these support conversations. We did Lawrence, Ignatz, and Sylvain. But as you can see here, we still have a bunch more to get through. So what I mentioned last episode, just in case you didn't watch it, is I guess once per episode, while we're in the monastery, we'll go through one character's full chat log. We have 10 of them to go through. We're gonna start with Claude. He's the big one. He's got a lot to get through. So we'll get through a few of these right off the bat. We'll do some exploration in the monastery. I'm not sure if once we choose to explore as our option for the week, if we can access this menu while we're exploring the monastery. If not, when we start the next week after instructing, we can just from the same menu go through here again and go through the rest of the conversations. But as the further along that we get through these, it will eliminate the amount that we have to talk to for each individual character, right? Because if we do Claude and Raphael, for instance, right? With Claude, we wouldn't have to do Claude and Raphael through Raphael's selection here. So eventually it's going to get less and less and less. It's not going to be too bad. In some cases, in the smaller amounts, once we get closer to being finished with this, we'll do 2 or 3 per episode. We're going to get through these here pretty quickly. We'll start with Claude, like I said, though. He's got a lot. We'll start with Raphael. And let's jump into it. I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit on my headset. I'm also going to open up a can of Coke.
Time for a break. Hey, Raphael. That's quite a load you've got there.
Let's keep this PG.
It was my turn to do the shopping again, but I might have overdone it.
Alright, so he did all the shopping.
Aren't those trips usually for food supplies? Why did you pick up a bunch of spears and gauntlets as well?
That's actually interesting because you would think it'd be the opposite. So far, every Raphael conversation has been food related. Someone will be eating at a table and he'll be like, "Hey, why don't I join you? Hey, you're not eating quite enough, you know?" So instead of getting food, he got a bunch of weapons. That's interesting.
I was passing by the smithy, and the old man called me over. He said he was finished repairing the training weapons, so I grabbed them since I was already there.
I see. And those books?
I had just left the smithy when I ran into a merchant I recognized. He said he had some books that he brought for the library, so I took them off his hands.
Right. And that desk?
So he literally bought everything. Okay.
Oh, this? Can you believe someone threw this away? It only needs a little work and it'll be good.
Well, he didn't
to
buy
know.
that at least.
Someone around here was just saying that they needed a desk.
Of course. Now, this is just a friendly observation, but I see surprisingly little of the food supplies that we actually need.
Well, I worked up an appetite from carrying all this stuff, so I had a snack on my way back.
There's the food mentioning. So he ate a bunch of the food on his way back.
Raphael, I appreciate the thought, but you can't get so carried away with helping out like that. You helped us all right out of dinner. And now that I've seen your struggle, I have no choice but to join in this vicious cycle of charity. Here, I'll lend you a hand.
All of this stuff is pretty heavy. Are you sure you can handle it?
You insult me. And no, I can't. I'll only carry the books and offer my support as you handle the rest.
Fun little interaction there. Okay. So we'll go with Lysithea next.
Ah, so I see. If one were to combine this incantation method with the power of a crest, then in theory, it should...
Hey there. Still studying, are we? Isn't it past your bedtime?
Then the passage, that's gonna make her snap, bro.
Claude, I really don't appreciate you interrupting me right now.
But if you don't get your sleep, you're never gonna grow big and strong.
Ooh, she's gonna lose it.
The last thing I need is you fretting over me as though I'm some child. I'm only a few years younger than you know. Hardly worth noting. Furthermore, my grades in magic and basically every other subject are far higher than yours.
Whoa there. I'm not trying to treat you like a child, I promise. This is me treating you like a princess. Now, come along, princess. Brush your teeth and get yourself ready for bed. I could read you a story if that helps.
Ugh, the audacity. Whatever it is you think you're treating me like, it's unendingly annoying.
If a child and a princess are out, what's left? Should I treat you as a noble hero? Draw your sword, Lysithea. If you wish to continue studying, you must first defeat me in battle. Come now, face me like the hero of legend that you are.
I find myself speechless in the wake of your staggering ignorance. Now, please, leave me be.
Okay, I can take a hint. But in all seriousness, you shouldn't neglect your sleep. You'll fall ill if you push yourself too hard. Oh, and just so you know, I heard a rumor that this library is haunted.
Nani?
It's probably not
Better
true,
get out of there, Lysithea.
right? Right. Anyhow, I'm off to bed. Good night.
You know, I am suddenly rather sleepy. Excuse me while I see myself out.
No matter how she tries to hide it, she's still a young girl at heart.
Would have been funny if there was like a little ghost floating in the background. Marianne.
Claude?
Oh, Marianne. Have the gods taken pity on my lost soul and revealed a sign to me? I've been researching the 10 elites of Fodlan, but I can't tell fact from fiction. Anyhow, what can I help you with?
Well, I found this pendant, and I think it's yours.
Ah, right you are. Yeah, honestly, I'd resigned myself to never seeing it again. It's a keepsake from my uncle, who has passed on. If I truly lost it, my grandfather would have had my head. Thanks for returning it to me, Marianne. You saved my tail.
Please, it was nothing. I should be...
No, I think that's enough researching for today. Why don't you join me for a nice chat?
I just came to deliver the pendant.
Sounds awfully lonely to only talk to those whom you have business with. Do you really dislike talking to people that much?
It's just... I never know what to say. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. We'll figure it out as we go. Tell me, are you like this with your father, too? Within the Alliance, Margrave Edmund is prone to debate. With a father like that, I would have thought...
Margrave Edmund is my adoptive father.
Oh, is he? I didn't know. Where were you born?
That is none of your concern. I really must be going.
She's hiding something, that much is
Yeah, she definitely is hiding something.
But that just makes me all the more desperate to know her secrets.
Alright. So how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's do Hilda. Let's talk to Hilda. Let's rephrase that. And then we'll do some exploration.
Huh? Are you actually reading, Hilda? I thought you hated studying.
Oh, hush. It's just a letter from my brother. He sends them all the time.
Your brother, huh? Isn't he known as a great general of the Alliance? A true beacon of...
Don't even start. That's got nothing to do with me.
Uh-oh, better not let your brother hear you say that. 'Twould break his fraternal heart. But all joking aside, it sounds like he really cares for you.
You can say that again. He must be rather bored, too, now that the situation in Elmira has settled down.
Ah, the Elmirans, the Eastern Menace, as they're often called. I did hear your brother had fought them a number of times.
I wonder if we'll ever have an interaction with her brother. I would imagine so.
In fact, I hear he's even gone toe-to-toe with Nadir, the great Elmiran warrior.
Nadir the Undefeated, was it? Just another grizzled old man as far as I'm concerned. But my father was ecstatic when he heard my brother had defeated him. He paraded my brother all over our territory. What a pain that must have been for our people.
A pain? Any celebration is something to be enjoyed. Celebration puts smiles on faces faster than anything. I'm sure even you at least congratulated him, right? A smile from you would surely mean the world to your brother.
Well, sure. Then he got all worked up and started saying things like, I am the protector of Fodlan.
That's not far from the truth, you know? Why do you think the Almirans have been so quiet lately? They're wary of your brother. If House Goneril of the Border were a bunch of weaklings, the Almirans would have invaded Fodlan a long time ago.
You talk about it as though you've spoken to the Almirans yourself.
Well, I am heir to the leading house of the Alliance. I'm privy to all kinds of information, whether I like it or not.
You act so nonchalant about your studies, but you know so much about politics and history. You're a hard guy to grasp, you know that, Claude?
Oh, I disagree. I'd let you grasp me any day. My hand, my heart, even my neck.
Pretty smooth there, Claude.
But if you want to know all of my secrets, you'll have to bear yours as well.
Alright, so that's enough of Claude for now. Let us save, just in case. And then let us do some exploration. Yeah, Sothis is unfortunately gone. But I wanted to see, can we do the support from here? Yeah, looks like we can. Okay, cool. Bulletin board. So we have adventures in wood carving. We can turn that in. Banish the bandits. These are just like auxiliary missions, right? Not too worried about these at the moment. Do you have what it takes to train with the Imperial Guard? House Fragilarius? If I said that right. Oh, you know what? Can we... Shoot. We'll have to do certifications next week. The thing is, we have a bunch of level 20s now from the last mission. Here. Level 22. 21. So yeah, we got a couple level 20s here, like Lysithea, Marianne, Leone. So we can give them some advanced certifications, potentially. Definitely want to look at that. Okay, back to the bulletin board. Friendship at the cost of education. Unacceptable. Something approved. Okay. Not a whole lot of new quests or anything. Let's turn this one in first. Let's go to Gilbert.
Let me consider. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Sometimes I find myself where I should have been all along.
Where you should have?
Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Me too. Let me get her heavy armor up. We're trying to get all of her stats up, so I mean, okay. Let's look at the missions again. So again, this is just an auxiliary mission, right? I'm not wrong in thinking that.
Oh, greetings, Professor. Although I suppose you are something to report. Lucky for you, I am quite...
Okay. Do we need to buy anything at the marketplace? I don't think so. Oh, we do need to buy our seals. Well, first things first, do we have any bullions on anybody? No. Alright, convoy.
This one?
10,000, baby. Let's go.
Thank you.
Is that it? Yeah. Alright. So we have
This one?
3 of these we can buy. We will buy them.
Thank you.
How many intermediate ones do we have? We have 1. Okay. So let's buy
This one?
like 5 of these.
Thank you.
And
This
the
one?
beginner stills will buy 5. I don't foresee us need too many of those, but you know, just in case we'll
Please
have them
come
on
again.
hand. Battalions, we'll go ahead and replenish. We might be able to buy the best one for Lysithea. Sun Avon mentioned that with her authority being B now, she might have access to the best one. I'm not sure which one that is. Looks like I don't see any that are B rank. They said that we wouldn't be able to necessarily buy them yet, so maybe they're just not available yet. So we'll hold off on that.
Hey there.
Forge. We've gotten plenty of new materials. I wonder if we can make something good. I think if I go to Convoy, so like the rusted bow, for instance, forges into a silver bow. Crescent Seckle. See, like the weight's 12. That's pretty heavy. Okay, I think we're good on that for now as well. I don't think we need to repair anything yet, really, either. Take a quick look down. Like, our training sword on her is still at 36, which is still high enough, I think. Same with him with the training bow. So I think we're fine with repairing her stuff for now. Well, Leonie's training lance is actually kind of low, so we'll get that up.
Is this it? There you go.
Lancer, I'm just curious. What does it take? Umbral Steel, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, we also have that hammer and stuff. Magic staff.
Come back anytime.
Inventory. I forgot that we snagged that stuff, so let's go. Hammer. Armored units. Store and then magical staff. So who do I want to give the magical staff to? So I could give it to Hanuman. Marion already has a magic staff. I kind of want to give it to Lysithea. Over the healing one? Because the healing staff only gives us... Well, it says magical healing. Or maybe I should give Marianne the healing staff since she has Psychic. Might be more beneficial overall. I suppose I could carry both, right? I don't see why not. And then I can just switch between the two. But you know what, we'll give it to Hanuman because he'll, as of right now, will probably be coming with us when we do, like, an auxiliary mission or something. So yeah, we'll go, Magic Staff. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Alright, moving on. Thought I saw an item over here somewhere. Yeah, over here. Alright, isn't there a bulletin board up here somewhere? I know there's one over here by the fishing areas. It's probably just over here. What up, Petra?
Bridget, those spirit people have much hair that shines and eyes that glow. Are you knowing that for certain? Training has given me great busyness, but you have given me...
Petra really values the following stats: Dex, Riding. Okay. Alright, another item. Okay, so yeah, that didn't do anything. Opponent needed. Do you have what it takes to train with the Kingdom Knights? Imperial Guards. Something to prove. Go to Felix.
Impressive.
What a Felix.
Sonya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching.
Hell yeah, brother.
People say you're quite... Perhaps if I joined your class, I could watch your sword technique up close. Indeed. I'll transfer
Welcome to the
your
team.
class then.
My sword, I mean, I'm a hell of a swordsman, so.
Sick.
Alright, proper conduct, tournaments. Or we can do a tournament. And this tournament is Magic Tournament. So, Sun Kievan mentioned that the best person for these are the ones with the better stats, not necessarily the highest rank. I am pretty confident that Lawrence is the best person for this, because he's really good. Like if we go, let's look at our stats. I would imagine he's the best out of our magic users. So if we look at Marianne, for instance, her magic's 22. We also got to look at resistance. Is at 21. Look at Felix. Felix is level 21. Okay. Do they match when we recruit them? Do they match our leader? Oh, she's level 22. Okay. So it was Felix 21. We'll have to get him a training sword. We won't use him for a while, but it's cool to have him. So then we also have Flame. We haven't really used her yet. Her magic's 15. Hanuman's magic is 21. Resistance is 18. Magic is 18. Resistance is 18. Maybe Marianne is the better choice. She's 22 and 21. 36 HP. She has 45 HP though. That's really solid. I think we're gonna go with Lawrence here. Whoops, wrong one. Let's go for it. Look at that, there's no damage. Who's next?
Magnificent.
Mercedes. Alright, 2 damage. She's a little bit stronger. We lost? How did we lose? Because we didn't finish her off? That's weird. Can I switch, Can I switch this, like, active spell? I think we've tried this before. Abilities, no. Actually, I do want to look at his abilities. What's Faith level 1? Grants hit plus 5, avoidance plus 7, crit avoidance plus 5. When using Faith magic. So he does use healing now as well. But is it better than like Authority level 2? I don't know, it's a tough one. Skills. Combat arts? No. Items maybe? Yeah, so like I could choose a different spell. So like this is only 3. I could use Ragnarok. Will it let me re-enter the tournament? I mean, use up an activity point, unfortunately, but it's whatever. It still only does 16. Oh, we're still using fire. Okay. Interesting.
outclassed.
So that means we're probably not going to win this then. What if I, instead of using the item that gives us more range, gave him like a magic wand for now? It's silly that you lose because of that. Like, you would think we would win because she has less health, right? It makes no sense why they would give her the win. So changing the ability didn't matter. Where is Lawrence? Here we go. So yeah, instead of the Thyrus, if we put the magic item, maybe, like, that does more magic damage, I don't know. Kind of strange though. Guess we'll come back to that another time. We could try this. Now we're in a line class, you know, we might be able to get through this. We're a bit stronger than we once were.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
That student did quite a bit of damage to us. A swordsman. We'll, ooh, we're gonna lose here. Unless we dodge. No. Damn it. That's alright. We're wasting a lot of activity points there.
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
The professor agrees. Please rest, at least until the task is at hand.
I won't. Even if I tried, it's not like I would get any decent sleep. It would only be a waste of time.
Professor.
He's
oh, so we can actually talk to him.
He's
Alright, well, let us go to our garden. Let's see. Let's plant you, and you.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb. Well, it's probably a grave, that much is... I can't help but wonder, though. Huh? I'm really flattered.
Yeah, okay. There's Ignatz. Okay. We're almost at 30 minutes already. It does not, like, man, things just fly by sometimes, I tell you. What else do we want to do? Obviously, we want to eat, get our motivation up. So let's do that. Who needs the motivation? I'll take, unless she doesn't like it. No, not her. Let's go Lawrence and Sylvain. Why not?
I did not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Alright, easy clap. Full menu. So I want to get Flame. And Hilda.
yummy. Who made this? I'll have to give my...
This is nearly as delicious as...
Perfect. And then we could do a little bit of training as well. How is Catherine's motivation? Cooking together. I would like to get Marianne up a little bit, maybe. Excuse me. Anna. There we go, Marianne and Anna.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
This is one of my favorites. How did you know?
Perfect. Alright. So, we are done exploring for the day. So we'll do some instructing. I need to make some changes. Group tasks, that's fine. Instruct. No. I need to go to goals. So I need to change. Right, Ignat's fine, his authority is almost B. Sylvain's is almost B. Shamir's a C. Alright, so we're good there. Okay, so maybe we don't need to change anything there. Instruction. Let me open my document here of what I'm looking at right now. Okay. So, Lawrence for sure, we gotta keep getting that reasoning up. Wonderful. Alright. Flame. Reason.
No.
Very good.
Oh. I would like. Oh.
Perfect. Hilda, we need to get that brawling up. Perfect, very good. Let's keep it going. We got 3 more we can teach. Good old Catherine. Do we want to keep going brawling with her? We were leveling up her faith. Maybe we go reasoning as well. Or we can start pounding up her authority. Her authority is kind of low. We'll keep leveling up that brawl for now.
Thank you.
Alright, 2 more. What about Marianne? With Marianne, let's get that reason up. Very good. 1 more. Got Lysithea we could train up. Leone. Oh, I know Anna. Let's go Anna and let's go Lance.
I could feel you could make it.
Okay. Goals one more time. I wanted to look at Flames. Yeah, because I need to get her sword and her axe up. I should actually be focusing. Nah, keep going reasoning. Yeah, we need to get her axe, armor, and sword to C. Oh no, sorry, Axe C, Sword C, Armor D. I think her armor's already D. I think we just switched her sword. If I remember right. Skills. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and begin our lecture.
Question, Professor.
I don't care about being pretty or anything, but it bothers me that some people don't even realize I'm a girl. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our motivation has increased, and our professor level is getting some EXP there. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at his goals, did I? So right now he's focused on sword and brawn. I don't even know what his stats really look like. Oh god dang it, I gotta switch that. I usually only give him one skill to focus on.
Shouldn't be too.
We can do this.
Alrighty.
I'll make the report.
Alright. Getting some level ups here. Nothing too crazy. Couple skill ups there, that's good.
I think I've got the hang of it.
I understand more every day.
I still have much to learn.
I can really do this.
Very good. Okay. Now, I know that we are at 36 minutes, but as promised at the top of the hour, we'll do some certifications at the start of the next episode. If we can do any. Let's finish out Claude's stuff here. He's only got 3 more to go. So let's go Leone.
Is the water supposed to be this cold? God, my hand slipped again. Hey, what's that noise? What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry, okay? Another fine mess I've gotten myself into.
What happened, Claude? You're soaked.
The student whose turn it was to do the dishes today was ill, so I volunteered to take his place. The dining hall lady was on my case the whole time for breaking plates and getting water everywhere. Actually, not everywhere, mostly on myself. It was just one big mess. It wore me right out, too. I could really use a nap about now.
You might be a noble with a fancy bloodline, but you sure don't act the part.
Being noble or common doesn't have anything to do with washing dishes.
Hey,
Oh,
good on you.
I dare say most nobles would refuse to do it.
You wouldn't see Lawrence. He wouldn't be doing no dishes.
I prefer it your way. You don't act like you're better than everyone.
I'm honored that you acknowledge my greatness. And I'm rather fond of your blunt way of praising a person's strengths, too.
Really? To be honest, I don't actually trust my own ability to read people. I like to look for the good in them, but that doesn't always mean it's really there. I mean, you seem like a good person, but your heart could be black for all I know.
You say you can't figure people out, but what you said just now was pretty shrewd. It's wise not to trust appearances alone.
I'll keep that in mind. Though, I'm not sure I should be taking advice from someone covered in dish suds.
Oh, yeah, I see your point.
That was a fun interaction. Alright. Alright, back to Claude again. We have Flame.
As expected, I am not finding anything at all.
Flame, are you looking for something in particular?
Oh, I was just hoping for general reading that might illustrate the lives of city dwellers.
Right. Well, there should be regional records somewhere around here.
I haven't need of official records or anything of the like. Just some light reading on the subject.
Light reading? What do you mean by that?
Oh, you know, books that cover things like what types of activities young people enjoy, how they spend their free time, popular fashions and trends, things of that sort. And even, perhaps, stories about romance.
Ah, I see what you're getting at. Try asking a traveling merchant. I hear they keep stock of books like that. As for here, I don't think you're gonna find much aside from a bunch of stuffy records. We do get new books donated on a fairly regular basis, but then Sedith, well, you know.
My brother? I am afraid I do not follow.
Apparently, he directly approves every book before it's allowed to grace these shelves. You know, to make sure nothing inappropriate gets through.
I see. I did not realize he had a hand in such things. Well, I suppose it really is no use searching here.
Why were you looking for those sorts of books anyway?
Well, truth be told, I am not particularly well versed in the ways of ordinary people. Sedith never taught me of such things, and he strictly forbade me from spending much time out and about on my own.
Yeah, I had a feeling that might be the case. Sounds like Sedith.
I understand and appreciate that he acted from a place of concern, of course.
Without a doubt. It's obvious that you're his whole world, for better or worse. By the way, I've been wondering, are you two from a noble family? You've clearly had a rather high-class upbringing, and both of you have crests. That can only mean you come from a prominent bloodline, right?
Of course not. No, you are mistaken.
So, your refined way of speaking isn't because of your upbringing?
I was not aware that my speech differed so greatly from my companions. Do I really sound so formal to you?
Well, look, don't worry too much about it. I'm probably just overthinking things. Probably.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on there that we don't know about yet. In terms of like her lineage and stuff. Alright, Shamir.
There's really no better place for my midday nap than under the shade of a nice big tree. The twittering of the little birds. It's like they're singing a lullaby just for me. Is that a dagger? Am I being ambushed?
Claude, why are you lazing about? You should be training.
Shamir! Is this your doing? Talk about unfriendly. Another inch and you would have sliced my handsome nose clean off my roguishly beautiful face.
But I didn't. Fortunately for you.
You know, if you wanted to give me a talking to, you could have done so with your words instead. That's how most people do the talking thing.
Conversation was not my intention.
Well, what then? A prank? That's not better. I thought we were under attack. I could have died from the shock.
Look closely at the dagger.
Is that... right. There's a poor spider impaled on it.
A poisonous spider. The tiniest bite from which can cause fever, headache, and relentless vomiting. Or worse.
Yikes. I guess this little guy is more vicious than he looks.
I noticed it descending towards your face.
Ah, so you saved me from a certain doom. Well, in that case, I'm sorry for questioning your motives. I promise to repay the favor someday.
I'll keep that in mind.
Wow, so that's what the greatest sniper of all the knights is capable of. Absolutely incredible.
She is incredible. And that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. Next episode will continue at the top of the episode with Raphael here, getting some of these support conversations out of the way. And then we'll do some more exploration in the monastery, do some more instructing, and then just like in this episode, we'll finish up Raphael's support conversations here. But that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'm the Maverick Daniels, bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bang!